Attention stations.
What is up, guys? It's Slayer here, and welcome back to another World of Warships Legends gameplay. And today we are going to have a little discussion, part 2, or maybe episode 2. And today's discussion is going to be well, let's just start off with the basics, and you're gonna notice that I am in a legendary tier game, and I am a tier 7. So, what's the issue here? Let's see. 1 legendary tier, 2 legendary tiers, 3, 4, 5. That's on tier 7 right there. Let's see, any more legendary tiers? I think that's all of them for now. But anyways, the point of this video that's going to be made is mostly going to be about how horrible this legendary tier match is. And wow, let's start off with why am I here? And why am I here? So, Wichita, tier 7 ship. This game looks like it's a all-out legendary tier match, and well, I can somewhat compete in here, not fully. So we did notice a tier 7. I believe that's the Otago, but the rest are legendary tiers. So what's the issue here? You have a Yamato, high calibered Japanese ship. You have GK, which is as well high calibered battleship, German battleship. You have 4 legendary tiers destroyers. You have 1 tier 7 cruiser. That's about it. So, what's the problem? I'll tell you. So, in order for me to compete, I have to stay behind this island. Now, that is perhaps not Wichita's playstyle, but I'm not going to last very long if I play the Wichita style. And no, it's not the reverse backwards into the map border Wichita playstyle. It's more of a setting a crossfire and trying to assist my battleships. I can't really do that in a legendary tier match. So, and this has been happening really frequently since they released the rental ships. So I was wondering, when I was making this video, I wanted to know if this was a foreshadowing for Sight to see once they add more legendary tier ships. Due to the fact that they gave players the ability to rental ships, you're going to see a high amount of people using LT ships, correct? And people in the community like to be able to see, popular ships that are at higher tiers. You already know what ships I'm talking about. And when you see ships that are popular at the legendary tier, what's going to happen is a lot of people are going to flood that tier, the legendary tier. So the more, in my opinion, what's going to happen in the future if this doesn't get fixed is if more legendary tier ships get added into the game, we're going to see more things like this, where 1 tier 7, 2 tier 7s are going to be in one cluster mess of a legendary tier matchmaking game. Why do I say that? Because I am in one, and I am getting literally destroyed by practically everything in the game right now, and it's not fun. But it doesn't mean at the same time that I'm just going to let my guard down and just, you know, instantly die within 2 minutes of the game. I'm actually putting a pretty good fight against these legendary tier ships. But the issue is I really can't compete against these battleships. No matter how much I try, I don't have the guns nor the health to really compete against them. So, is this the new legendary tiers when it comes to more ships being added? Are legendary tiers going to cause more tier 7 ships to be spawned in the matchmaking like this? I don't know. It really comes down to how often it's going to happen after the release of, or after they take away the rental ships from players. But in my opinion, if this was a test to confirm that, I would 100% say that if they add more legendary tiers, and especially more popular ones, tier 7s are going to have issues with matchmaking like this, and you gotta wonder at the same time how a tier 7 managed to get in a really populated LT matchmaking game like this. And I don't know their system that they use for matchmaking, so I really can't say beyond that, but it's just something that might be something you want to look into. Once again, I don't know what's the matchmaking. I just know that it sometimes does things like 5 destroyers at both sides of the team. And it's not something that happens frequently, but happens somewhat a lot. Or not somewhat a lot, but somewhat less than 5 battleships on each team, or 4 cruisers on each team. So the matchmaking queuing is, you know, not something to be all crazy like it's broken and everything, but when it comes to legendary tier and tier 7, it's especially right now, it probably should be looked at right now, so it could not be a problem later when they add more legendary tier games. Now, I am holding my own against these legendary tiers. I don't know how I survived that. These legendary tier games. You know, 134,000 with the Wichita is a pretty good game, especially with these LTs around. Not that I don't know what to do, it's more of I don't know what my next move is to do, because anything I do now is pretty much a death wish. I don't know how I survived that. But yeah, anything I do right now till the end of the game, which I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to survive this game. Anything I do from now to the end of the game is going to be purely luck. I mean, setting these fires, purely luck. HE, purely luck. Surviving against these salvos, purely luck. And right here is where I get taken out. But I mean, it was most likely going to happen anyways, but I do want to show you guys the leaderboard after the game. Yeah. Gearing, Shimakaze, Battleship, Shimakaze. Game's over. Battle ended. They captured our base. And let's look at the leaderboard here. I mean, 347,000 coins. Top of the leaderboard was a tier 7 here. And Atago, well, Atago got deleted. Shimakaze, GK, Yamato, GK, Shimakaze, Gearing, JK, Yamato, Wichita, Shimakaze. So, yeah, I mean, the only tier 7 and at top of the leaderboard with that tier 7, which is kind of hilarious. But yeah, I mean, this has happened around 4 times this week, and I know it's something that shouldn't be happening a lot, but yeah, I just wanted to make this video to make it's not going to happen in the future, and it's just a little discussion opinion I have on the game right now. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, and I'll see you guys on a later video that I'm going to be recording. But anyways, guys, take care and have a wonderful weekend.